Okay, you guys played a pretty big tour recently, big day out. How was it?
It was good, man. We played the Sydney show and it was the hottest day on record in Sydney, 47 degrees. We were the only metal band other than Every Time I Die and House First Hurricane. And Psycho, absolutely insane. Nearly died on stage, but it was great.
Was it daunting being such a heavy act on the bill compared to sort of everyone else on there?
It was weird because the dude before us was like epic Aussie hip hop, and that was just like hectic, like Sydney hip hop mosh.
It was fun.
And I was just thinking, this is going the wrong direction. Like more and more of like opposite to metal dudes are in here, but it was sick.
Yeah, awesome.
And you had some pretty good publicity recently from your good friend Katy Perry. Is that correct?
Yeah, she loves us. We're
top girl. Yeah.
She's flying over to hang out when we get back from New Zealand, Tassie, so just don't tell her girlfriend, so yeah.
Could you fit her on the next album? Or?
I could fit her in a few places, so yeah.
There's definitely room. Yeah, we're gonna change it up.
Did you get much response from that? Like, did it actually help at all?
It got the Crazy Cat video, like,
yeah, it was actually a video that they used our song on, but a lot of, it was crazy. Just
we didn't make the video, it's like a fan made it and then she reposted on Twitter and then it just went spastic. We got a bit of bad feedback saying that like we're cruel to animals and like we didn't make the video, mate. Like, but other than that, it was just positive. It was funny. It was good.
So you're here for Pushover today. What's your favourite non-alcoholic beverage?
That's a hard
Retro
one.
Sprite.
Retro
Different type of can, green, very old school.
I'm gonna go pineapple juice, man.
And so you said you come back from Europe recently. How was that over there?
Mind blowing. Like, honestly, the best way to describe it in a short way is that when you're in a band and you want to go overseas and do these big tours and headline and make everything like you think you've made it and all, it's exactly what it was. It was just a dream. Everything was amazing about it. Our record labels, our A&R, our reps, our manager, our driver, our tour manager, the boys, the band, playing the shows, the fans, everything was amazing.
Definitely fell into place.
Out of control.
And so your album last year gained some pretty big traction for the band. Do you think that people are starting to take the Australian metal scene a lot more seriously overseas?
Yeah, absolutely. Over there, like at every show I was seeing like Northland shirts who like they're playing today, they've just played the most retardedly heavy set ever.
These Nuts, Parkway Drive,
House First Hurricane, like all these bands are like plugged in over there pretty hard just through Facebook and like the global music scene and everything like that.
And it's not just metal, it's like just Australian music in general. I think, you know, Parkway really like made people overseas realise that, wow, hang on, Australians have good bands. And recently, probably in the last 5 years, like you see a lot more Aussie bands doing well overseas, where These Nuts absolutely kill it overseas now. We met up with them in Prague and watched them play in Prague and they just annihilated this venue and just people just look at them like gods. And you know, it's great for Australian music and it's great to be a part of it at the current stage that it's in because there's so many Aussie bands moving forward together and it's awesome.
What were the crowds like over there for you? Were there barriers and everything like that at most of the venues?
Some shows, some, not all of them. Yeah.
It was like averaging sort of around 200, 300 most of the shows. Some of the smaller shows because it was through the week and you know, school's on and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, most of the shows were sick. The kids that wanted to be there were like there to really get into it and just they get into it hard. It's like sick.
26 shows or something, 5 of them sold out. And just out Germany was nearly 400. London nearly sold out on a Sunday. That was psycho.
Yeah, some cool shows in there.
Yeah,
it's really good.
A lot of good ones.
How have you tried to crack the States yet, or is that's
definitely in the works. It's like you don't. For us, we don't want to go there just to go there at the moment. It's something like it's ramifications of just going to a place and sort of. It's obviously it's a big financial burden to go to go overseas as it is. So you've got to sort of pull the trigger at the right time, otherwise you're left in the red a fair bit. So yeah.
We've got a lot of fans there. We do have plans. We've got some stuff in the pipelines at the moment we can't talk about because we're not sure if it's going to happen. So
don't want to jinx it.
Yeah, don't want to jinx it. So hopefully, if all goes to plan, we'll be there in a couple of months and we'll be a part of something really good over there. So that's what we're waiting for.
So by the end of 2013, what do you hope as a band you've achieved for the year?
Worldwide. playing like America, just play as many different countries as we can, and just
Mexico, Japan, back. We want to go to Europe. We're going back in June, so I want to go to Europe twice before the end of 2000.
Just try and get our music in our CD and just our music in as many places and in as many kids' heads and iPods and fucking computers as we can.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thanks for speaking to AMH TV today, guys.
No worries. Thank you guys. Cheers.